Hello, welcome back to my channel. I bet you're wondering how we got here. Well, let me tell you. First, we started with a clear coat under all of my nails. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how I do glazed donut nails as well as some 3D acrylic. I bet you're here because you want to know how to get the glazed donuts nail look. I get it. So we're going to speed through the acrylic application here. I'm going to be using Secret Acrylic on all of my nails. This is a pinkish nude color. I'm going to be using it on all 4 of my fingers, and then on my thumb I'm going to be doing an ombre. I'm not going to show you how to do an ombre because I've been doing a lot of ombres lately. So you get it. Anyways, I'm going to show you how I do the acrylic on all of my nails, and then we're going to file, shape, and buff, and then we're going to go in with the embellishments. What I really like about this set of nails is that they are classic but with a twist, and I think this glazed donut look turns out pretty well. Let me know if you've ever tried the glazed donut look, or if you knew how to do it before watching this video. Is it something that you would try? Is it your style? As for me, I don't know, but let's get there first. If you want to know where any of the products that I'm using today can be found, they will be linked down below in my description box. I got them all from Amazon for the most part. Individual links to each of the products will be down below. All of the products are affordable because I'm just an affordable kind of girl. All right, now down to the fun part. I'm going to be putting a matte top coat on my middle 2 fingers, and I will be putting a shiny top coat on my first finger, my pointer finger, and my pinky finger. I'm going to be doing that on those fingers because those will be the glazed donut nails, and on these 2 I'm going to be doing a little bit of 3D nail art. I'm going to be doing some pretty big roses on both nails. I really love the process of doing roses. I love the way they look. And for these nails, I wanted to kind of make them big and chunky. I haven't done this in a while, and so I wanted to go back to kind of one of my first loves. The key to doing roses is working with beads that are not too runny. It looks like these beads are pretty runny, but as you can tell by how malleable they are, they're not that runny. Whenever I'm working with them, they go where I tell them to go. That means that they are not that runny, even though they look like it. So there's not a whole lot of monomer in my brush. I'm putting them down. I'm waiting for them to set just a tiny bit, and then I'm going in and manipulating them. This brush that I'm using is not linked below, but I feel like I should tell you about this brush because this is one of my favorite smaller brushes. I got this from a beauty supply store. Yeah, a beauty supply store. I think this is like a $1 brush from a beauty supply store, and it works better than my other 3D acrylic brush. I don't know what it is. It can't be like a Kolinsky brush. This has to be like synthetic. I don't know what it is about this one, but this is my best 3D brush. Whenever I go in to do my roses, I generally like to do 3 petals and then the inside piece, but on these nails, because I made the petals so big, I just did 2 petals and then the inside bead. When I did these nails, I was contemplating going ahead and putting a jewel in the center of them. I didn't end up doing it because I really like the entirely matte look of these 2 nails, but I think that putting a gem in the middle, of these roses would have been really pretty, and I think it would have played into the overall look of the entire nail set, with the pinky and the first finger being glazed donut, you know, shiny nails. For my ring finger, I'm going to be doing 2 roses just like I did on my other nail, but for this one I'm going to be doing an extra petal or 2 because I wanted this rose to be even bigger. As I was editing this video, I was like, my goodness, these roses would be so pretty on some red nails, like red and black roses on some red and black nails, like gorgeous. I think I might have to do that sometime soon. If you're looking to practice doing 3D nail art, I recommend getting a full cover nail tip and applying it onto a nail stand and then working with it in that way. As you can see, as I'm doing these roses, I'm moving my hand around this way and that way, trying to make sure that I'm still in the camera and everything. But I think if you're practicing doing roses in this way, it would be way easier to do them on a nail stand. Therefore, you can pick up the nail and move it around as you would want. So that is one of, I think, the easiest tips for practicing is make sure you're not making it too hard on yourself by working with a hand that can only go this way and that way. Once you get good at doing it on a full cover nail tip, then you can move on to doing it on a practice hand or on a real person's hand. But in general, that is a good tip. And also, whenever you're doing roses, no one really wants a really, really bulky nail. And because this is 3D art, it's going to be somewhat bulky. So make sure that you are getting the petals as flat as you can. As you can see, I'm making these petals extremely flat. I'm making them really big and they're flaring out a lot, but they're not that thick on the nail. I would hate to be wearing a set of nails like this and like bang my hand on something. That would be the worst if these nails weren't flat. But they're not that big. They're not that bulky. And because I knew I was going to have 3D art on these nails, I went ahead and made the nails even thinner than I normally would, because I knew that I was going to have the extra acrylic on top that would help me out a little bit. So what do you think about these flowers? Would you wear them? I definitely would. Or would you go for a pre-made flower or even a flower done in a different way? Let me know. So now we're going to go in to do the glazed donut portion of the nails. As I told you before, I'm going in with a shiny top coat on my pointer finger as well as my pinky finger. I actually went in with a top coat on my thumb as well, the ombre nail. After I go in with the top coat, I will cure my nails for 30 seconds, making sure that top coat is nice and cured. And then I'm going to go in with the Saviland Excelsior nail art. Look at that. These powders are great. I love these powders. I've been using them a lot recently as well. I'm going to go in with this silver, and I'm just going to rub it into my nail. You see, just rubbing it in, rubbing it in, rubbing it in, still rubbing. Gonna keep rubbing. Okay, so I'm gonna go do that on my thumb, I'm gonna do that on my pointer finger, and I'm gonna do it on my pinky nail, and we're gonna get that glazed donut effect. It comes out really, really nice. After I do that, I'm gonna go in with top coat on those nails once again, and then I'm gonna rub off the excess powder. Make sure you go in with top coat so that you don't rub off the powder before it is officially adhered to the top of the nail. Now, tell me, what do you think? Do you think these nails are wearable? Would you wear them? I love them. Let me know. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great rest of your day.